Hey folks, how you doing? Denta not in here. Gonna be streaming another game I think should be appropriate for the season. Definitely fits within the horror genre. Though I have, just like last night, I have not actually seen much of anything from this game. So a little disclaimer. So I had my first experience recently where I played a game not intentionally sight unseen. But I hadn't seen as much of it as I thought I had. It ended up having a couple parts that were just deucedly uncomfortable for various reasons. So here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the idea. Like I'm going to play through, and even if it gets a little, like I've got my own threshold here, where if it crosses a certain line, we're going to be done. That's just going to be it. I don't expect this one really will, but just saying, if it does go places where I really don't care to go, then we're just going to go ahead and pull the plug. We'll find something else to do. So no worries there. Let's see. Other things going on. So a little bit of a concern with this one. In the test run, and it doesn't have anything to do with the content. It has more to do with the game itself and how it behaves. So did a test run just earlier tonight, and it loads up fine. Looks like everything should be good. However, if you hit the escape key, you don't get a menu. You get diddly. It just dumps the game. Like it terminates the game instantly. And so the thing that worries me there is I'm over conditioned to use the escape key to pull up menus and that kind of thing. And I'm really worried that without thinking about it, because I'm kind of prone to this, that I'm going to get to a certain point and just be like, oh, wait a minute, I need to pause, or hey, let's go change that setting, and bam, that's it. Like, game over. Suddenly we have to start over. If it happens, it happens. We'll go back, we'll play again. But hopefully it won't be an issue. But I'm a little surprised. It strikes me as more of a bug than a feature. I've never seen a game that just dies when you hit one key like that. Usually you should get at least a little bit of confirmation that you're about to dump out of there. Going to go ahead and keep my camera off the screen again today. I generally only like to put that up there if I've played the game a lot and I know I'm not going to be obstructing things with the image. So we'll just leave that off. Thanks to everyone who showed up last night. We actually had a really good night last night. A lot of new folks. I had some fun playing through a game a couple times, making different choices, trying different things out. Got to see a good sort of a span of outcomes in the game. That game was called Don't Open Your Eyes. That was a lot of fun. And there are some other horror games coming up after this. I'll tell you, right now I'm thinking I will be working up to playing Little Nightmares 2, which I didn't expect to be all that interested in. I've never played the first one. It looked fun. I liked it, but I wasn't like in love with what I saw. I was content to watch other people play. I watched a little bit of Little Nightmares 2 last night, and my son and I were sitting there both watching it. We're like, oh my gosh, this draws so heavily on Limbo. Not in a steely sort of way, not in a, like, they're taking the ideas and just ripping them off. They're taking some of the similar ideas, building on them, doing new things with them. Gorgeous graphics. Really, really good dynamics in the game. So definitely interested in playing that one. And again, it's appropriate to the season. I got a week to play the horror games I want to play. So we've got Little Nightmares 2, which ideally I'd like to play after playing the first one. So maybe that'll be a post-Halloween one. So I think it still works through the season. The other one I'm looking at is Stories Untold, which also looks like a lot of fun. Has a similar vibe that you can see from the still shot tonight. There's that, VCR vision thing going on. And Stories Untold is kind of similar in that respect. Little more polished than the one we're playing tonight. But anyway, why don't we go ahead and we'll get this going. And get the game started up here. Hope you're having a good night. And hopefully we get one or two good scares out of this. But yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if it's really a jump scare game I don't know if it's a creeping terror kind of game. I just know it's made with Unity. And I got blip out of it just for a split second here. I can clear my screen. There we go. And we're in, I presume. Yep. A lot of stuff going on in the dark. So if it gets too difficult to see on the stream, please do let me know. Boy, touchy mouse. It looked like a cement barricade at first. I'm like... Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. In the little teeny bit of the sample I did, just to kind of make sure things worked, I went and looked at this picture earlier. I thought I was looking at the same picture, and it was, or what would should be the same picture, and it was different. It isn't. I'm looking at a different wall. Is the TV turned on? Pardon me while I walked over the chair. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Good to see you. You play with the electrical sockets. Probably for the best. Lots of locked stuff. Feeling, ugh. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I hope it's something that passes quickly. Feeling physically ugh, or you had just having one of those, you just having a bad time, a bad day. Oh, no light source, and it's glowing. Oh, oh man. I had, what, 3 of those when I was a kid growing up? Little personal, quote-unquote, recorders. I'm going to play the tape, obviously. I'm also going to look around at the fridge and stuff here real quick. It's kind of... Oh, nice. Crackle ceiling. Whatever you call that. But yeah, I hope you're feeling well again soon. Oh. Bam.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
Jeez. Bam. There's a tape in the dining room. Okay. I'm just saying, probably could have found a little more subtle way to kind of lead us there. Quick, go look here. Dining room. No. So, Nikki, I have to say I was very tempted to keep playing Genshin Impact off stream. Like, I don't want to do that because I kind of want to, like I've said before, if I'm playing games, I kind of want to use, oh, now it's open. I don't like that. Okay. Tape recorder opened it. But I started it up the other night and was really just enjoying sitting there in the landscape, and I found photo mode. Whack. So aggressive. Put the tape in the door. And close. Anyway, just really enjoying the ambience of it. Like I did a little bit of fighting and that kind of thing too. Not a ton. Still, lots to learn. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad you suggested it.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards such shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
Downstairs bathroom. Okay. Nope. Yeah, that still opens. Okay. Did you? I know I'm going the wrong way because this leads into the living room. Kind of. Boy, is it getting darker? It feels darker than it was before. I hope you can actually see this on the stream. No. Downstairs bathroom. Oh, that's a dining room again. Oh, nope. I'm one door off. Okay. Uh-huh. Whack again. When are they going to subvert? So they're setting up a very strong pattern. At some point, I'm going to go get a tape, and I'm going to walk back in, and it's going to explode. Like, something's going to happen.
The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
There's a tape in the garage. Okay. Garage? No. Garage. Not even a door. I would have bet good money it was one of those. No other doors in here. But yeah, this is kind of a standard horror technique, right? No. Where they set up this really strong pattern and then they use it to pull, they like get you on the rug so they can pull the rug out from under you. Made a slight breakthrough in your game of Genshin. Oh, cool. What is that? Can't grab it. Can't wait. Crouch. Oh, whoop. Okay, crouch. And grab. Just happen to hit the C key. Can curtsy. Slow curtsy. Do. Close that. Close that.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level, as well as typically the center of activity in a well-populated home, the living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace,
oh, cool,
making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
Tape in the living room. We're going straight there. Well, that's cool. So you are doing the multiplayer one, right? So you have the 2-character setup. So you found sort of a better mutually... Oh, there's a tape now. Okay. Just take it for granted that it's there. More staticky. But anyway, that is cool. Found something where you get better interplay between the weapons or something. I can't think of how else to describe it. You know what I mean. How you can set up the equipment so that one piece of equipment helps the other. Oh, better set of artifacts. Oh, okay.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious.
Ooh.
The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame.
Yep.
A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or a long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
Creepy. There's a tape on the stairs. And so I just gotta ask, if the staircase, not OSHA compliant, is the spine, what does he seem to level home? Sadly, can't stay too much longer. Just came on to say, hey, kind of promised someone else you'd be in their stream today. Oh, okay, no problem. It is good. Yeah, it's good to see you too. And I sincerely hope you're feeling better soon. Sorry to hear you're having a rough time. And I hope you enjoy the stream. Wish me luck. Hopefully, I'm not known for screaming a lot at jump scares, but I don't know. Could make an exception. Good to see you, though. Thanks.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
Okay. Oh, hey, Nikki, too. Thanks for bringing Neomuse by the other day. Really appreciate that. It was kind of fun to hang out, and I appreciate the help, too, as always. I think they said bedroom? Short-term memory just played a trick on me. We're just going to wander around. Not going to hurt anything, right? Ooh, what is that? The heck? No. Nope. There we go. How inviting. Huh. So the complete lack of ambient sound and music, on the one hand, it's like, budget choice. I'm not going to fault them for it. On the other hand, it actually works really well. This house isn't just empty. It's like too empty. It's inert.
And yet this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored.
Spiders.
A comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
There's a tape in the basement. Of course there is. We didn't have basements growing up. Just, where I grew up. I think basements they're kind of a geographic thing. Like certain regions, houses tend to have basements, others not so much. We did not. Creepy place in the house for us was probably the garage. That was the closest we had. Or like the woods. Because I grew up near a lot of redwoods. I've said that before. Maybe too much. I like to talk about it. And there's nothing to creep the hell out of you like redwoods kind of moving on their own in a wind you can't hear at night as you're walking through them. Yeah, basements are scary. This one maybe especially. A little bit. You want to see a tape? There's a tape. Is this where they jump out at me? Oh boy. Big basement. Lots of room. Still no tape. Boop. And I've kind of lost the way out now. Great. Great. Oh, it's just stuck on the wall. Okay. Follow the wall around. It'll eventually lead us out. There we go. At least that one's finished. It's creepier when there's dirt. Just dirt floor down there. We'll be closing that anyway.
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
Really? Tape in the master bedroom. Can I run? Oh, I can run. I can run like blazingly fast. Good to know for later. Wow. Red wall now. Okay. And not like that fun kids series of books, but like Stephen King, The Shining kind of red wall. Whoop. Did that pop up out of the ground? Glitch. Oh. Oh.
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are at our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake.
Eek.
In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives. Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company.
Never keep moving.
And we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
Oh, well that's nice. What? Did it crash? I think it crashed. I didn't hit anything. I think it just died. Oh, man. Yeah, that is guaranteed, not the whole thing. Alright, let's try something a little different here. Silly thing. Well, I think that's the first time I've had more of a, like, indie game crash on me. I mean, I've had, Fallout crash, but it's Fallout. Well, that seems different too, doesn't it? I don't remember that sound before. Huh, hold on. Oh. Is this part of the experience? It remembered? I'm confused. I am very confused. Just keep checking things here. Yep, bathroom. So I don't know if that was an intentional...
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined their own dead. Of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely for its continued survival.
Little problem in that I can't tell if the game's malfunctioning or if this is a part of the experience. I'll just keep going. I'll run it into the ground if nothing else. Nice. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy? Okay, it's part of the game. In the downstairs bathroom. Oh, downstairs. Not like the basement bathroom. That's where my brain went for a second. Was, what? Okay. Was that there was going to be now a basement in the bathroom? Basement in the bathroom. Fancy. Anyway, you get the idea. Just write that, reverse it. Loud. Doors are unlocked. Okay. And yeah, previously, so we were not able to get in here before. Now we can. So that's a thing. Nothing in there, but just saying, it's all opened up. Oop. I don't remember windows there. Could be just completely unobservant, but I don't remember windows there. Garage. Everything else seems okay out here. Good. Here we go. Red room. Yeah, of course. Fun times. Same. Yeah, okay. You're painting the Z fighting. I've heard that somewhere else. I can't remember where. Window problems. We've been in here too, right? Yeah. Whoop. Why? Little weird stringy things. Uh-huh. Ready? Okay. Are you a door yet? No. What about you? Thought all of them were unlocked. Not that one, though. Kind of a tape in the living room. There we go.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are like veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend on a long drive and comes suddenly face to face with a pale, dark manor will tell you that the house is a creature capable of...
Jeez. No more hints, huh? Oh, what was that? Oh! Well, okay. It's something to do. Or not. Oh, nice. There we go. Waiting to turn around and see something we'd rather not see, and, like, you know, something that would be a reason to turn the light back off. We're gonna find more lights. Garage again. Should probably check the basement again. Oh. Okay. Tape. Someone left a light on. It's like, no, it's just another tape. All right.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, I
dream that there are teeth growing all over me, everywhere on me and in me, like cysts or bone spurs. They're loose, but I can't remove them because I have no hands. I look out through the bedroom window and I see a truck approaching. A young man steps out, approaches and enters through the front door. His body is covered in swollen ticks the size of quarters. He's walking through the downstairs hallway and laughing. He begins urinating on the wall. He spits on the carpet. He's moving through the first floor, breaking and upsetting things. He goes to the basement and stands at the top of the stairs. I'm angry at him, so I slam the door and he falls down. I can feel his bones snapping. The ticks are bursting, oozing old black blood everywhere. I can feel them being ground up, dissolved and torn, splitting and shredding. I leave the door closed. I close my eyes and try to sleep. The teeth continue growing on me until there's nothing left of me but teeth, and gums, and sinew.
The basement is dark.
Oh, hi. Hi there, Jamie. How you doing? It's like an invitation. Don't close. Wah! Hey, how's your night going? Alright, we're going to run that again. I don't think we're done with it. I don't know if it's supposed to, like, crash every time we get to a new area. Somehow I don't think so. But it does seem to be continuing on. So, we'll keep going. Yeah, I'm doing good. This has been a little more directly... Oh, nice. A little more directly creepy than last night. Last night was almost poetic in a way, right? This one is more like, no, we're just going to freak you out. Okay. The game keeps stopping, and each time it stops, we start it back up, and things get a little weirder, a little more like that. Okay. Won't open now. More spindly things sticking out of nowhere. Huh. Bathroom? Well, used to be a bathroom. Now that's where we keep that. Whoop, what? Okay. Yeah, that's normal. That's fine. I'm just gonna scooch on by. Tape? Oh, I don't know if I want to hear this now. Let's just stare at this while that makes that noise, shall we? There we go. Is that permanent now? Is it just going to do that forever? I think it's just going to do that. I think we're just going to leave. Oh, good. We get to hear it in the next room doing that. Well, that's not comfy. Yeah, I think that's it. I did not expect the game stoppages to be a part of it, but yeah, clearly they are part of the game. Oh, no front door now. Instead, there's this thing. Whatever. What is that? Okay. Well, you still open. There used to be a lamp over here. What is that? Sure, why not? Plate. Is that a plate up there? It is. Plate still braked. What about you? Uh-huh. Bathroom. I don't know if I want to see the garage at this point. Oh, I don't know if we can see the garage at this point. Yikes. Oh. Sure. Nope. Locked. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if I can do this. Alrighty. Now will you open? No. And the fridge and sink and everything are gone. It doesn't turn on its own. Thankfully, I guess. Oh, there's one. About the same. Mm-hmm. Well, it's different. Hurts. What hurts, house? Oh. You never... Something never came back. I thought I said you? No, what is that? That's cool. It's not really a horror game. This is a synthwave game. And that's all we can do there. Garage is still a no. Basement? kind of glad the basement still says no. Check out the master bedroom. Seems to be the other sort of main event place in the house. Nope, nothing there. No tapes. You see the tape player in the other room still screaming. Anything here? No. Big weird veiny thing is... Oh, nope. I looked in the wrong corner. There it is. And you're still screaming. Just maybe stop. That's bizarre. Oh. Nope. The way it alluded to the basement earlier, I keep waiting for that to be kind of the final frontier, so to speak. Oh, whoop, sorry, I forgot you. Yeah, it's definitely a trip. It's oh, someone turned off my light. Another one of those. Grab it. It's had a few good scares. Definitely unsettling in the way they present everything. No idea where it's really going. Waiting for the... So, that's not entirely true. I'm kind of waiting for the house to eat me in the end.
If we were to dissect the house, we would find organs and stomach, brains and minds and eyes, dreams
What?
and memories and some mouth that will bite down.
Whoa. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the basement. Ready? Oh, hey, I can jump. I never knew I could jump. Jump. We're going to do this proper. We're going to leap into the basement. We're going to take a running jump. Like this. To no effect. It's probably all fine. It'll clear up. I mean, who doesn't have... You know, you own a house. It comes with responsibilities. Who hasn't had the occasional... Whoa! Fleshy growths. And mysterious voices.
The words dissection and vivisection. A distinction that would appear to be lost on you. Your purpose was to listen, and yet at every turn you have pried, you have prodded, and you have interfered. Have you not been paying attention? Did it not occur to you that as an organism existing within a greater organism, your intrusion would be felt? And still you harassed. And now, like the wayward spider who witlessly settles upon a sweeper's tongue, you will be swallowed. Because the truth is this. When a house is both hungry and awake, every room becomes a mouth.
Whoa. Yeah, that's okay. Nailed it. Oh. We can't turn, but we can walk forward. What is the digestive system then? Games that use glitchy sounds and flashing bright lights as jump scares give you headaches. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. And it died again. Alright. Well, hopefully this one is almost over. It's been fun. It's had some kind of creepy parts. But I'm kind of ready for it to run the full course here. Made with Unity. Personal edition. Uh-huh. Jump. Can't jump anymore. So am I like chewed up on the floor? Whoa.
What happens to a house when it is left alone? When it becomes worn and aged? When its paint peels and its foundations begin to sink? When it goes for too long unlived in? What does it think of? What does it dream? How does it regard those creatures who built it, brought it into existence only to abandon it when its usefulness no longer satisfies them? It may grow lonesome. It may stare for long hours into the darkness of its own empty halls and see shadows, and its heart may jump as it thinks, here's someone again, I'm not alone. And each time it is wrong, and the hurt starts over. It may haunt itself, inventing ghosts to walk its floors, making friends with its shadow puppets, laughing and whispering to itself at the end of some quiet cul-de-sac. It may grow angry. Its basement may fill with churning acid like an empty stomach, and its gorge may rise as it asks itself through clenched teeth, what did I do wrong? It may grow bitter. It may grow hungry. So hungry and so bitter that its scruples dissolve and its doors unlock themselves. While a house may hunger, it cannot starve. And so, in fever and anger and loneliness, it may simply lie in wait. Doors open. Shades drawn. Hallways empty. Hungry.
Okay. Alright. Now fade to black. Or just crash again. I got nothing. Is this one of those artsy moments where I'm supposed to figure out that it's over and just hit escape? I think that's what's going on. I think we're done. It was kind of fun. In terms of... Oh. Hard to tell, right? Got a little less glitchy there for a minute. Made me think something was going to happen. In terms of the atmosphere it sets, really good. The sound effects, even the sort of mechanism, if you want to call it that, of having the game crash over and over, and you go back in, where it kind of defines a boundary there for you to come back in and start to expect, builds a sense of dread of what you're going to see the next time. That was good. Overall, I gotta say, not quite as satisfying as the one we played last night. Like, there just wasn't enough time in this, the way it was done, to build the weird sort of sympathy that you'd need to with the house for you to feel something about the fact that it was a living entity, right? Like, it wasn't connected to anything. It was like, you're in the house, it's spooky. Oh, the house is like, like, you already know something spooky is going to happen. So when it starts to happen, you're like, yeah, well, of course, it's the kind of game I'm playing. It doesn't really, there's nothing subverted. Even that thing I was talking about, where it kept lost opportunity. It has you go and find tapes throughout the house and keep going back to the same spot. Instead of using that to like wig you out at one point where you walk in and something's really different or something changes as you see it, as you watch, they never really took advantage of that. I think that's too bad. They could have used that a little better. The house was creepy, definitely. Good use of sound effects. Really good use of, sorry to anyone else who maybe had some headachy moments from all the glitchiness and the sound and everything. But yeah, like that last tape recorder in the upstairs bedroom where it just won't shut up. And you sit there because you've listened to the other ones and they play creepy stuff for a while and then they stop. And pretty soon you realize you're just standing there listening to this really stressful, creepy sound coming out of this thing. You're like, it's time to move on. By that point, you've kind of fried your own nerves. So overall, yeah, definitely enjoyable. Glad I played. Just not quite as well constructed, not as polished as Open Your Eyes. So, okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit escape here, which takes me out of the game. And I'm going to start it up one more time to see what we get. It might just start over. Might do something else. Maybe I kind of gave my summary before it was even done. We'll find out. Still made with Unity. Yeah, we're back. Okay. Well, it's funny. So there's a data folder. It doesn't look like it's had anything updated recently. If I wanted to play the game again, yeah, that's all. That looks just like the models and stuff. Oh, play before reading. Here we go. We'll look at the... Believe you've reached the end of the game? Unsure what to do next? Scroll down slowly. Stop at speed bumps. Here we go. If you only run the game once, the game must be run several times for the complete experience. That's an interesting sort of help file. Are you in the basement, a mobile, with a tape player? Has it played its tape? Yes. Okay. Okay, there you go. So, yep, we're done. What that's creative. Interesting way to kind of wrap up the game. Basically have to leave this text file there that you go and hopefully you see it. Hopefully you haven't just created a shortcut to the game where you don't even see the README and you just sit there wondering like, well, that was a weird kind of a soft ending. Anyway, definitely fun. Just a little odd. little art school, maybe. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for right now. Short as a stream as that was. Kind of time to wrap things up. So, hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And I will see you again sometime soon. God bless. Take care. And this is always where I kind of wish every game had some kind of outro music, but oh well.